This next section of the podcast takes a look at the difference in prices that us poor suckers in Australia pay for exactly the same guitar as those in the US. I know a lot of these Fender guitars are made in the US, some are made in Mexico, but check out these prices. And Fender, what the hell are you doing? This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if it's just whoever imports them here is jacking up the price, but I heard the Australian Fender, so to speak, in quotations, is no longer. So these prices are just insane. I've picked three that we're going to take a look at today. We're going to take a look at a standard Strat. This is a Mexican Strat, the Elite Series Strat, and also the Pro Strat as well. So let's get into this. The standard retails in the US for $599. That's the suggested price. I'm sure you could probably get a deal. I remember paying around $450 for one at a guitar center quite some time ago. In Australia, they're $1,000 more at $1,499. Well, not $1,000, but $900 more. So $599 in the US versus $1,499 in Australia. Even with the exchange rate, that is absolutely ridiculous. I've never heard of a Mexican Strat in Australia retailing for $1,499. That's insane. I bought my Strat last year and it was under $900. So that's just crazy. I don't get it at all. But it gets much, much worse. Over to the Pro Series Strats now, and the US price is $1,399. Not too bad, you might be saying. Some might be saying that's a lot of money. But check out the price in Australia. They've added $2,000 to this. It's now $3,399. So just to recap, $1,399 in the States, $3,399 in Australia. That is absolutely mental. I can't get over these prices. This is just absolutely insane. If you're in Australia, you'll definitely feel the pain going shopping for this year's Strats and Tallies. Man, this is bad. But it gets even worse again. How does it get worse, you might say? Check out the Elite Series Strats. They're $1,899 in the US. In Australia, these particular guitars go for $4,000. $4,000. $3,999. Technically not $4,000, but so close it makes no difference. So $1,899 versus $4,000. Fender, if anyone out there is listening to this or watching this, fix your prices. Even with the exchange rate and all that kind of stuff, there's no way in hell these guitars are worth $4,000. I also have a lot of Canadian subscribers to the In The Blues channel, and I know they feel the pain on stuff as well, but it's nowhere near as bad as this. I'm sure in Canada, probably most likely anyway, I'm sure they just get driven across the border in a truck or trucks or however they move cargo over there, but it'd be a lot more cost effective than getting stuff to Australia, yet the prices in Canada are still absolutely higher, much, much higher than the exchange rate difference. I guarantee you this, even if our dollar picks back up and it's 1 for 1 again like it was back maybe 3 years ago now, I'm not exactly sure, it would have been sometime around there, there's no way the prices are going to come down to a reasonable amount. We might save a few $100s off this ridiculous price list that I've just given you, but we're still going to get highly extorted. Look at the difference here. Let's recap this one. The Elite Series one, $1,899 in the US. In Australia, $4,000. I tell you what, spend that extra $2,000, get a flight to the US, look around, grab a guitar, fly home. Do it that way. Why not? This pricing scheme reflects all the Telecasters and every other guitar that I've seen on their site. It's just absolutely insane. Even if you were to add a couple of $100s per guitar for import taxes, duties or whatever, and transportation costs and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't make sense, even with the exchange rate, at least here in Australia. Let me know what you think of this, and if you think the price is ridiculous, feel free to comment below. Maybe Fender will watch or listen to this, and hopefully they'll take some action. I hope people don't buy a lot of new guitars at this price in Australia to sort of give Fender the middle finger. I love my Strats and Tallies, but at this price, they can go get stuffed. Thanks again for watching, folks, and don't forget you can click one of these two videos right here to take you through to more of my content. You can also click on the In The Blues logo that just popped up to subscribe to the channel.